guys.
They're hit or miss. We get into the evening hours. There's a few more of those storms developing. Friday night and Saturday morning.
Start wrapping.
Some of that rain could be heavy at times.
So I am packed. I'm ready to go on my trip. I'm so excited. I need to leave in like 15 minutes or so. And yeah, I'm just gonna eat and then go buy some coffee because the drive is gonna be, it's gonna be great. I'm so excited. It's insane. I can't go away. So I started my trip with a mimosa to celebrate my vacation. It's so exciting. I had chickies and Pete's. Then I went to my plane. I read a few of my books that I've been trying to finish. I made a challenge that I would read it. It is Paper Towns. Loved it. Amazing. Our first stop was at Vegas, which was a very quick stop. It was surprising to see how many casino lots there were. It was crazy. We finally made it to Washington. The airport was so beautiful. It was breathtaking. There were literal trees in the airport. Like, that is something I've never seen before. You can convince me it's like not real. I believed it was real. It was so beautiful to just walk around the airport because that's what I was. I was stuck in the airport for a while until I had to wait and fight to get my car, my rental. But yeah, it was not a complaint to walk around the airport. Of course, I had to see the movie posters around featuring Twilight. I didn't know so many movies were made in Washington/Portland, Oregon. Like, that is so insane. Some of the movies that like were in my childhood were made in this area, and I'm like, wow. It was so wide, eye-opening, and I just loved to see every single one of them while getting my rental. That was also a bonus. And yeah, even getting my car rental was just so pretty. Collected so many maps, and then I was on the road after a little tiff with the receptionist. But I found Washington to be so almost like Pennsylvania. And excuse me if that's an offensive to someone, but I don't think it is, to be honest, because we're both nature baddies out here in the state. And it's just so beautiful. I had to park and like take a look. So this is my first night of 3 in my hotel. Oh, well, 4 technically, but this is the first one, so there's 3 more to go. I'm really excited. It's pretty cozy, as you can see. It's good luck. It's pretty chill. I had to go grocery shopping just because I'm trying to keep a very low budget for reasons I will not go over. It was just a very stressful day, but I managed to get through it, and I'm really excited to go and see my family tomorrow, celebrate my nephew, and then go hiking and hopefully get an even Twilight trip in there, because I feel like it just makes sense. As you can see, my excitement over the airport and seeing just the fact that there were so many movies, but just how like, but it was really cool to see what other movies like Free Willy, like, oh my gosh, that was insane. So yeah, I'm just here and I am chilling. Over here, I'll take you to the special location here. We are at, oh gosh, let me bring you down. We are at my balcony in my hotel, right next to the beach. Like, I could literally walk and do that, but I just wanted to hear the beach, not through a window. I wanted to hear it. Open door, just take it in. And my sister laughed at me and she was like, oh, like, why would you go so far? Why would you go do this? I'm like, you don't get it. You don't get it because you have kids or, you know, what have you. But for me, it's like, you hear that? I know you can, because I heard a previous video and you can hear it. The waves crashing. It's just beautiful. I needed this. This is hitting me in so many ways. For my mental, having this trip, being somewhere where you just hear the oceans crash and just have silence without an app to give me that kind of sound in a hotel somewhere closer. Like, yeah, it's an hour and 9 minutes away, but you know what, guess how long I drive every day for the last 3 years of my life in this industry. I have driven an hour and a half. I have driven more. So I'm so used to it that yes, I'm insane. But you know what? I'm insane and happy right now. So I'll take it. They will never understand, and that's a lot of people in my life. They will never understand me. They will never understand my madness, why I like the things I like, and that's okay. I'm learning, even as my walk in God and my walk in faith, that people will really dislike you because you're not into gossip. Even though I find myself battling that all the time. You're not here about talking bad about people. I find myself battling that all the time. But I try every single day. I try every single day to love like the way Jesus did. It's so hard because I'm not as perfect as him, but I really want to try. And having these moments really just sink your core in and make you feel like you can do it. So this is why I needed that. And then to see my nephew, to see my family, that's just gonna be the trip that I needed, because to be honest, I'm not gonna do another vacation this year, so I'm trying to put all my pennies in. But yeah, I'm just here trying to take every minute in and enjoy every moment that I can. I was really tired, but now I feel a lot better because I'm just like enjoying the waves, and I don't want to go to sleep yet and waste it, but I also don't want to stay up either, so we'll see how that goes. It was just so beautiful to stare at the ocean, hear the waves for a while, and it was even cute to watch people having their bonfires. I never did it, but it was really cool to see. Then breakfast was, it was okay. You can't say much for a people tell, but I definitely am not one to complain. I ate food and I was pretty happy to have a good plate, thank God, and just stare at the beach. It was worth it for me. I hit the spot too, surprisingly. By the time it was ready to go, the beach got a little bit packed, but I had to get ready to go, so that was it for me. I took the drive, and then I finally came to my sister's house. They had their own property, which was like really, really beautiful and very away from the city. There's my sister with their pets, and there was even chickens. It was like so cute and so farmy. I've never been anywhere like this before, and I was so in awe. It was so like, I felt like I was in Hannah, Montana, except that I live in Pennsylvania and it's pretty rural sometimes, but this was different. So the day that we all came here for was for my nephew's graduation for high school. I haven't seen him forever, but we finally all made it here for this special day. And then we just took the drive. He went out first to go with, all the other graduates. And my sisters and we all went together in the car, and I took a scenic time and just recorded everything that I was seeing. It was so much grass and hills, and it's so beautiful, but at night it's so scary. But yeah, this was his big day. I was so proud to be here and witness him. He's grown so much, and he just was shining so wow, look at him. This was us for pictures. He was being silly and I was blinded by the sun, but it was cute. So I'm back from the hotel. The drive was pretty scary. It's always so beautiful in the daytime, but then at nighttime it's like pitch black and you can't see anything, and that's when beauty becomes scary. I was just worried about deers and elks because that was kind of some of the warnings that I was getting, and even the signs besides my family, messing with me. But the graduation was great. Seeing my nephew after all this time was amazing, and we still have so much more time to spend. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to God that I made it safely back to my hotel room. Like, they were like, "Oh, stay," and I was like, "No, you know what it feels like to just have your own space. It feels great." So I really wanted to just enjoy my own space for the next few nights, and I'm really grateful that I was able to get here safely. And tomorrow, hopefully a little shopping day. Hopefully I can get some sort of long sleeve or something cozy, like touristy. It would be nice. But I'm having hopes on the Twilight Forever store. So we'll see how that goes. And that's on Sunday, so I'm holding out for one more night before maybe I guess I'll spend Sunday night at the beach. We'll see. But I'm really glad Colorado today. Really happy. So beautiful. Such a beautiful state. Scary at night though, when you're like in Washington in the country. But yeah, beautiful overall. It was a market day. We went out to hike, but then we made some stops at a market, got some drinks, then we went to Outback because he wanted some steak and I said Outback it is. We played the card game, which my sister lost. It was so funny. We made him pick out the cards and see who was the victim, and it was my oldest sister. It was so funny, and we just had a blast, and I had some great food. Roads were really tight. I was definitely freaking out during our drive to the hike. And also I made the unwise decision of not getting gas, so that bit me later. But it was so beautiful, very cold. We were supposed to go to a heat area. This was the opposite, but it was really worth it. Funny story along with all of this hiking, but that's for another private time. But it was so much fun. Loved seeing all of it and glowing up so high. I wish I could have done more, but it was still a sight worth seeing. I would definitely make a trip to go see Mount Helen if you ever stop by the state. Okay. We made our way back, and it was such a beautiful drive. I was the one being the passenger princess, which I enjoyed so much. Then the next day I went to the beach and just went and did a day tour of all the things that I couldn't do because this was my second to last day, so I made sure I tried everything. And I had some fun at the beach. Then I went to see the rock at the Haystack Rock, and it was so beautiful. I wish I could have gone up closer, but that's what it was. It was so good. I even made a funny little TikTok reel for it, but I loved it. It was such a cool experience to walk around. Then I started doing my Twilight destinations. You know your girl had to go to the Carver Cafe. It was super booked, but just to take a picture and stand in front of it was everything to me. Loved it. I even did the drive in the first few scenes of Twilight when Bella comes into Forks and you get her intro. It took me a minute to realize where I was at, but then I knew this was the bridge. It was so exciting. I made a stop to Halloween Town and gave my respects to Debbie Reynolds. Unfortunately, they were set up in September, but it would be really cool to go see that next time. I saw the Twilight house, and it was so great to be up close and personal. I wish I could have rented the place and just gone inside, but unfortunately it's all booked up for the whole year and more, I think. But it was so cool to see from everything. The house, like the block looked so regular. It was crazy. And then I went to this school, walked around the outdoor halls where Bella and her friend, which I don't know his name right now, but they were walking, and it was so cool. The next day we took a trip to Forks to visit the infamous Forks. Got the chance to see the cars, the welcome center of Twilight. We drove around and we got to see the peace treaty sign where the peace treaty was signed. And it was just so cool to experience that with my niece and nephew. There he is, just taking it all in. And my niece, who is a fan herself, it was so great to go with them and experience this once-in-a-lifetime trip and sign our names. So that picture was worth everything because I needed to take a selfie and I missed my flight taking that 4-hour trip from Forks back to Oregon, and I had to go and adventure out in the airport, and there was a movie theater in the airport where you get to see like music videos of these artists that are local, and it was really cool to experience that. And then it just repeated, and then afterwards, okay, let me find something else to do. I walked around the entire airport and I saw their art. Like I said, this airport was really cool. The next day I ended up in Denver, Colorado. The mountains were also so beautiful out here, and it was so cool to see and just take it all in. They even had an outdoor, which was really cool. And then I got the Capital One experience, which I'd never done before in my life, and I just took advantage of it to the extreme. I had a free buffet, and oh my goodness, I just went crazy. I had some drinks, I had a charcuterie, pasta, veggies. It was so good. I was reading my book Paper Towns, and it was just so cool to have a buffet and just get that view. And the desserts, oh my gosh, I was so stuffed it hurt. And the drinks just kept coming. It was so like, oh my gosh, and look at that raven. It was such an experience. I can't wait to do another trip like that. I am back. I got a Forks Bites t-shirt. It was amazing. I got that at the Welcome Center. So if you ever stop in Forks and you just see the sign and you pull into that Welcome Center, there's a cute shop where they have a lot of Twilight memorabilia and like even a tour guide list on like what to travel. So I probably already added that in there. If not, that's something worth, well, now I'm mentioning. But yeah, Washington was amazing. It's beautiful. It almost gives off a PA vibe, but it's different. Definitely probably doesn't have a fall foliage like we do. Anywho, I can't wait to go back. I just see myself being a summer girly returning Washington tourist as opposed to winter and stuff, because it seems a little more scary out there than the summer. But besides that, I can't wait to go back, and hopefully I do more videos like these to show. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.